All right, so we're still working on our asset determination. We've got our target, we've got their name, any assumed names from the past. We also want to have the names of their corporations or their LLCs, because we're going to take all these names and we're going to do basically a registration search for what? What is a luxury craft? An airplane or a yacht, boats, vessels, whatever. We're going to start at the federal level, and then later on we're going to go talk about the state level, because you do want to search both areas. But for airplanes, what I like to do is go at least start with the FAA database. And you know what? Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. Okay, so here we are, FAA.gov. I'm going to cruise across the top menu bar here. If you're on a laptop, I'm sure it's going to look different if you're working from a mobile device. But I'm going to look for aircraft certification, then you have the safety documents, you have all this kind of stuff right here. Data and research, we can check out accidents. You are going to spend a long time here just searching their name, selecting their state, and things of that nature. Now, if you know that they do in fact have a pilot's license, you can come over here and you can search the pilot certification records. Or how about this? What if they're claiming to have a pilot license and they don't? You're going to find that out here as well. So FAA.gov is a great resource for those of you working in the United States for this purpose. Now let's talk about the yachts. Now the way I've seen these classified is documented vessels, and you have two different types in most cases. You have 5 tons and above or below 5 tons. So we're going to go to the Coast Guard website as our starting point. All right, so we go to this website and we try to stay focused, because this is one of the coolest websites you can hang out on if you're a nerd like me. You run across the top, sling over to Mariners. You're going to have the National Documentation Center for vessels. You're going to have a lot of information here, okay? And this is where I normally start things off, as well as I'm looking for the credentials of an individual here. So with these two areas here, you can find out a lot of information. You're either going to verify information, or you're going to be able to determine that they don't have what maybe they said they did have. And if we're talking assets, spending a couple hours on that site could have you finding, you know, a $500,000 million yacht or a small boat in luxury terms, I guess, when I'm using those numbers, that maybe a spouse could definitely benefit from. Now, when we're doing criminal investigations, we've used this to find different vessels, and we have actually found different items that are being hidden on the boats, including cash. So make sure if you're looking for airplanes, you start off at the FAA database, which is FAA.gov. And if you are going to look for different types of vessels, make sure you're starting with the U.S. Coast Guard.